A great example of the changing of technique was you in that Conor fight.
Yeah, calf over and over and over.
And it was also southpaw versus southpaw.
Exactly.
Same thing. You just destroyed that calf.
Yeah.
And you could tell he didn't know what to do because as good as he was and as many fights as he had, 2-division world champion, he hadn't been calf kicked.
Right.
Which is a crazy transition when you see like the history of the sport. That is one of the clear the differentiation. That's another word that's fake. That's the clear line in the sand where the techniques changed.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, before it happened to me, I saw it and I was like, it might be uncomfortable, but until it happens, then you have a different respect for it. So Conor probably learned a lot that fight, man. Like, this is for real. Calf kicks are for real.
What's fucked that it's just one shot. That's what's crazy about it. Because a thigh kick, like, you can get a hard thigh kick and your leg goes dead for a couple seconds, but it comes back.
Yeah,
Whereas calves don't really come back that quick.
They explained it to me at the hospital after the Jim Miller thing. Apparently, your calf doesn't have the chambers for the fluid to drain, so that's why it gets compartment.
Oh, compartment syndrome.
That's why it's so painful, because it can't, like, go out through the swelling can't go out through your whole leg, so it sits in one pocket and fills up, and it's just uncomfortable. It can stop nerves and.
Did you ever see what happened to Austin Hubbard?
Dude, that's what they wanted to do. Ooh. After the Jim Miller fight, they wanted to cut me at the. I was like, no way, no way. Fillet you to release the pressure.
Well, another guy, Uriah Faber, when he fought Jose Aldo, his leg
thigh.
blew up like a balloon.
Yeah. Apparently, if it gets that bad, compartment syndrome, and the swelling's bad enough for long enough, you can lose function of your ankle and foot.
Yeah, which is crazy, right?
Right.
Well, Uriah was one of the first guys to implement going into why can't I think of it? The fucking chamber, oxygen chamber. Hyperbaric. What's wrong with me today? I'm making up fake words. Can't come up with things that I know. But he was using the hyperbaric like exclusively to recover from that and documenting it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
A lot of good brain benefits for hyperbaric.
Oh,
I don't have one. I've done it before, but it's never been like a routine thing.
Well, you have to have access to it.
And also the tents, the zip-up tents at home.
Not as strong.
Yeah, you need a solid.
You need like one of those propane tank ones, those big, thick-walled ones.
The glass, like you can really get high pressure.
Yeah. And then, you got to be careful in those things. You can't, no sparks.
Yeah, dude, I saw a story that a kid was in one, and you saw that? That was a couple years ago.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible story. Yeah. But hyperbaric is awesome for recovery. It's also, it lengthens, there's a protocol that developed, one of the universities in Israel developed it, where you do 60 sessions over 90 days,